Doctor Doom was never an afterthought in the multiverse storyline. He has always been woven into its foundation. This isn't speculation from fan forums, it's established canon. Marvel has been planting signals since Avengers Endgame, hiding them in plain sight, inside advanced tech, massive structures, the visual language of the Citadel, and even the logic behind its creation. The clues are deliberately understated, easy to miss unless you already understand what you're looking for. That's exactly what we're going to unpack now. I'll go through every meaningful detail scattered across films, series, and even official statements from Marvel's creators. We'll also take a close look at a recent poster loaded with visual hints that most viewers overlooked. When all these pieces are assembled, they form a single, unavoidable conclusion. Doctor Doom was always intended to stand as the ultimate antagonist of the multiverse saga. Welcome back. This is Lord of Leaks. Leave a like to support the channel, and let's begin. The MCU has been pointing toward Victor Von Doom far more often than people think, starting with Endgame itself. At a deeper level, the entire multiversal framework of Marvel rests on technology that originates with Doom. On screen, Tony Stark is credited as the pioneer of time travel, building a quantum device capable of folding space-time and linking distant moments across a timeline. But that idea didn't start with Tony. In Marvel Comics, that exact breakthrough belongs to Dr. Doom. Victor Von Doom was the first to construct a functional quantum time platform. While Stark's version has a different visual design, the core mechanics are identical: quantum power, temporal manipulation, and stable gateways through time. Endgame didn't invent something new. It translated Doom's invention into cinematic form through Stark. Marvel then doubled down on this connection in a way almost no one noticed. During Reed Richards' debut, we're shown technology that mirrors Doom's comic designs almost perfectly. Reed's portals share the same structure, the same logic, and the same energy source as Doom's time platform. They rely on quantum energy to breach dimensions and timelines. This isn't theory crafting. Producer Richie Palmer openly confirmed that Reed's tech was lifted straight from Doom's comic lore. That confirmation alone implies Doom already exists in this universe, and Reed's past likely intersects with his. The implications go even further. This shared technology directly ties Doom to Kang and the TVA. Reed's portals function the same way as Kang's and the TVA's, differing only in visual color coding. Blue, orange, stylistic choices, not separate systems. Even the TVA's suppression collars operate on identical quantum rules, manipulating temporal flow around the target rather than simply restraining the body. The agent's handheld devices are effectively control units derived from the same foundational platform. In other words, the TVA doesn't merely resemble Doom's technology, it is built upon it. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania reinforces this idea. Kang's vessel and its core engine are completely dependent on quantum energy. When Janet connects with the core, she witnesses the full scope of the Kang multiversal war because the engine itself governs time fractures and reality control, exactly as established in the comics. Nathaniel Richards, the man who becomes Kang, is a distant relative of Reed. In comic lore, he begins as a historian who stumbles upon Doom's time platform, replicates it, and refines it. The MCU can easily follow the same chain of events. Doom creates the tech, Kang steals and evolves it, He Who Remains seizes control, and the TVA is born from its remnants. And if you think Marvel stopped dropping hints there, think again. Loki Season 1, especially its 6th episode, comes closer than any project to outright revealing Doom's presence. The series quietly points in his direction throughout, but the finale makes it impossible to ignore. When Loki and Sylvie defeat Alioth and step beyond the void, they enter the Citadel at the end of time, a location and concept that aligns perfectly with Doom's shadow looming over the multiverse. The green fog lifts, revealing a colossal castle perched on a floating asteroid situated at the very heart of the sacred timeline in Universe 616. Viewers are told this is the Citadel of He Who Remains, but here's the twist: this isn't his castle. In the comics, He Who Remains resides in a citadel atop a shattered asteroid, yet the MCU version bears little resemblance. Instead, the castle in Loki strikingly mirrors Dr. Doom's iconic fortress, and the green mist at its threshold practically shouts, "Doom was here." From this point on, Marvel almost stops hiding the hints. Upon entering, Loki and Sylvie are greeted by two towering statues of Dr. Doom, a single frame that reframes the entire narrative. Suddenly, it appears that Kang's story may not be the beginning, but the conclusion of someone else's game. The Citadel wasn't built by He Who Remains. It was seized from Dr. Doom following the first Multiversal War. There's every reason to believe this very castle will reappear in Doomsday and Secret Wars. In the Secret Wars comics, following the multiverse's collapse, Doom ascends as Emperor God, ruling from a throne overshadowed by the World Tree. This imagery almost mirrors Loki's throne at the end of Season 2. Both are located outside time, at the edge of the void. In the MCU, it's plausible that after the multiverse's destruction, Doom will claim Loki's throne, transforming it into the Emperor God's seat. The latest official poster reinforces this theory, highlighting Victor, his castle, and even hints of Battleworld. Fans are truly reveling in this as the hype finally hits its stride. First the official trailer with Steve, then the Storm trailer leak, now the Doomsday poster. It's ripe for analysis. The poster features the familiar letter A, this time framed within a stained glass window, immediately catching the eye. The stained glass evokes a medieval tone, instantly recalling Dr. Doom's castle. But there's more. The circular window also nods to Loki's citadel, a symbol of cycles and repetition. This version, however, is composed of shards from multiple worlds, perfectly illustrating Victor's vision. He pieces together fragments from countless universes to create Battleworld, echoing his Doomsday plan. The green hue is quintessentially Doom, yet it simultaneously calls back to Loki, who now sits at the end of time where the Citadel once stood. This place exists outside conventional time. A compelling theory is that the Citadel may originally have been Doom's castle, with Doom, Kang, and Loki each taking turns occupying the multiverse throne. Doomsday could depict the moment Doom finally seizes it. Perhaps Kang previously defeated and erased Doom, reshaping him into Tony Stark. But now the sequence unfolds differently. The Citadel is rebuilt, this time as Doom's Dominion, with the iconic window looking onto the green branches of Yggdrasil. A closer look reveals runes etched along the window edges, not fully understood, but unmistakably magical. Doom isn't only a genius of technology. In the comics, he's also one of the most powerful sorcerers, capable of fusing magic and science to command the multiverse on his own terms. Marvel's visual language is familiar. We've seen runes in WandaVision and Multiverse of Madness, and this poster clearly leverages that. Personally, it excites me. It feels like a confirmation that Marvel will continue building on Loki, rewarding attentive viewers without making it mandatory, as Loki laid the groundwork for the entire saga, even if Kang's story later shifted. And yes, that window immediately brings to mind the window of worlds in the Sanctum Sanctorum. Following the master of the mystic arts, it's entirely plausible that he could be using a window like this as his own personal conduit. If that's the case, the Citadel at the end of time effectively becomes his private sanctum, a sanctum of doom at the very edge of existence. Now let's dive into the third clue, Victor's origin story. I intentionally saved this part for last. It's the most speculative piece, but if it's confirmed, it could very well be the most shocking reveal. Once again, our reference comes from the Loki series. In the Season 2 finale, Mobius quietly tells a story. 2 TVA hunters were sent on a mission near the Black Sea to track down a variant responsible for 5,000 deaths. When the agents arrive, the revelation is striking. The variant is just an 8-year-old boy, and here is where things start to line up. First, the boy lives near the Black Sea, which in the comics is Latveria, the birthplace of Dr. Doom. Second, Victor himself was 8 when a defining moment occurred. Mephisto claimed his mother's soul. That single event put him on an unalterable path, one he would follow relentlessly. As for the 5,000 deaths, that might seem catastrophic for an ordinary variant, but for Dr. Doom, this is just a beginning. He is a multiversal threat incarnate, a man whose actions can topple worlds. So this seemingly casual story from Mobius may not be casual at all. It could be the very first subtle hint Marvel has ever planted about Doom's origin in the MCU. Of course, only Doomsday will confirm everything, but for now, this is all we have, every piece of evidence we can collect and connect. Here's the key point. These breadcrumbs were laid long before Robert was revealed as Victor Doom, and well before Marvel started pivoting Kang's storyline. This is not a last-minute retcon or a patch job. Every visual, every line, every detail was intentionally set to build a larger picture. Now it's your turn. Did you notice these hints, or did they pass you by? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you've spotted other hidden clues, share them. Maybe we'll do a second deep dive and uncover even more. Finally, a quick news update. First, the aged Steve from Endgame, the one who survived Secret Wars, is expected to return in Doomsday. This Steve has already seen the outcome of these events and carries knowledge the heroes of today do not. He's not coming to fight, he's coming to guide, to warn. Think of him as the voice of the future, showing the present-day heroes where they are making mistakes and the price they will pay. Second, Marvel insiders revealed that the third teaser, released ahead of Avatar: Ashes of Goni, will not feature Victor Doom, but rather humans, specifically Cyclops from the original X-Men films. Marvel appears to be holding Doom's full reveal for a proper teaser trailer, expected to hit online in February. Comment below with your theories, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned. That's all for now. Tomorrow, a brand new video drops.